In the days when I served in the court of Babylon, the Most High gave the king a dream. I told him its meaning, that his greatness would be stripped away, that he would live with the beasts of the field, until he knew that the Most High rules in the kingdom of men. I urged him to turn from his sins and to do righteousness, that perhaps his prosperity might be prolonged. For 12 months the warning lingered, yet the king's heart grew proud. He walked in his palace, overlooking the splendor of Babylon, the hanging gardens in bloom, the Euphrates glistening in the sun, the streets alive with merchants and music. And upon the rooftop he spoke within his heart, "Is this not great Babylon, which I have built by my mighty power and for the honor of my majesty?" Even as the words left his lips, a voice came from heaven. "O Nebuchadnezzar, the kingdom has departed from you. You shall be driven from among men, and your dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field. 7 times shall pass over you, until you know that the Most High rules over the kingdoms of men." In that very moment, his reason departed from him. He was seized by madness and fled from the palace. His crown fell to the stones, his robe was torn, and the guards could not hold him. Through the gates he ran, into the fields beyond the city walls, until the wilderness claimed him. He ate grass as an ox. The dew of heaven wet his back each night. The seasons turned over him, the summer's heat, the winter's cold, the rains and winds of spring and autumn. His hair grew long like eagle's feathers, his nails like the claws of a bird. For 7 years his voice was silent in the land. But at the end of the days appointed, the king lifted his eyes toward heaven, and his reason returned to him. And he knew that his power had been but a gift from the Most High. He was restored to his throne, and the glory of his kingdom was given back to him. His counselors sought him again, and his people welcomed him with honor. And now I record the words he spoke, for they are true. I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and extol and honor the King of heaven, for all his works are right, and his ways are just, and those who walk in pride he is able to humble.
Lesson from this story: the story of Nebuchadnezzar's madness teaches us that pride is a dangerous enemy to the soul. Though he had been warned by God through Daniel to humble himself and show mercy, the king chose to exalt himself above the Most High. His fall was sudden, and his glory turned to shame, until he lifted his eyes to heaven and acknowledged that all power and dominion belong to God alone. This story reminds us that no matter how great our achievements, we remain dependent on God for life, stability, and purpose. True greatness is found not in self-exaltation, but in humility and submission to the one who rules over the kingdoms of men. Now pray with me. Lord Almighty, keep my heart humble before you. Guard me from the pride that blinds and destroys. Teach me to acknowledge your rule in every part of my life, and let my words and actions honor your greatness. Amen.